Hello everyone, it's LA Diecast, and we are back. It's the week before Christmas 2013, and we really didn't have that big of a week as far as looking for cars. We found a few cars, but nothing that anybody hadn't seen. We did get a few customs done, which I'll show most of those to you in the custom corner segment. But this particular one got done, and it just happened to be over here on the table. That's why we're covering it. It's a Ford Shelby GR1 concept, and this one's kind of interesting. I did a metal flake finish on it, which is, we'll see if it shows up in the video. It's also got some striping that I did on it. The windshield on this was lost for months, so this one has actually been sitting over on the workbench gathering dust, and we just found the windshield, and I have no idea why it was lost because it was just sitting right in front of me the whole time. So this guy, he is finally done, so he will join his friends in the collection. Also back behind here, I'll zoom up, is our new little rock wall that we made. We got a mold of some rocks from a train modeling store. I always wanted to kind of try my hand at the dioramas. And so we modeled this out of dental plaster. We had a ton of dental plaster laying around, and so we can use it. So we're making a few of these, and I will kind of put them together into a little backdrop, and we'll paint them, and we'll see how they turn out. So pretty happy with how that turned out. Also, a few other cars. These we found going through the lots that we've gotten over the last couple months, and we don't always get a chance to go through them very carefully. So usually what happens is we set up a track, and I grab one of the boxes of lot cars, and there can be 100 to 200 cars in a lot, and then we take a look at them. But in the last lot that we really didn't realize until just recently, there were these two. I think these are Unimogs. Doesn't say on the bottom. They're both Hot Wheels, but I believe those are Unimogs, and these are in just mint condition. They're in great shape. So we've got those two. We also have this Chrysler Atlantic. This is a Matchbox car. This one got mixed in with the lot because I thought it was a Hot Wheels car, and I collect the Matchbox cars from this era. So that one got pulled back out after it had been on the track for a while. Got some real nice detailing on the back. But a Chrysler Atlantic. Got this really cool Superbird out of the grouping in really perfect shape. Well, almost perfect. Here's a little piece of stuff on the inside there I got to get out, but little Superbird. We got this guy, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what this is called. It is not a Bronco, I don't think. But I have dozens of these. Most of them are kind of trashed, but this one is in real good shape. We got, not that one, this little Duralast guy. I believe this is the car that came with batteries, and Hot Wheels packaged this guy with batteries, I think as part of a promotion for the racetrack sets with the boosters. And I don't remember how long ago that was. It was a while back. I want to say 10 years ago. And I'm pretty sure that this was the car, this Duralast. This is a finely tuned, is that what it's called? Super tuned. Super tuned pickup. And we've got, is this the last guy? Yeah. We got this guy. He was in great shape. His little dumper still works. We'll throw a fast fish on there for him. And I just love these little car haulers. We have, again, dozens of these. They're pretty common. We get a lot of them in lots, but a lot of times they're pretty well played with. And this one is in nearly perfect shape. Real good shape. So, not much else really happened this week. I've been working on customs, and we'll cover those in the little custom corner segment, but we didn't get too many new cars. So we'll see you next week, and the next segment will be Andrew's segment, and then on to the customs. Bye. Hello, we're back, and this will be Andrew's segment. He's here with me. Say hi.
Hi.
And he had a busy week. We didn't really get too many new cars, being that close to Christmas. We didn't find much, and didn't really want to get too near the stores. But he did finally get one of these customs. He's had his eye on this for a while. I made this a long time ago. And there were 3 of these. They've been entered in a few shows along the way, but this one never had any wheels, right?
Yep.
And so we've actually been using it to balance cars on while they dry. So it hasn't been treated that nice, but it's supposed to be rusty and beat up anyways. Got zombies. And tell them what we did with this one.
We put some wheels on it.
Yeah, we put these new wheels, which look better than the original ones. I originally had some Real Rider slicks on it. And oh, the inside? I don't think they could see the... Oh, you mean the back. So he wants to show you the back here. Let's zoom down. And let's see if I can get that to be... I can't really see. The inside has some detailing, but I don't know if it's going to show up here in the video. So
And we
the other side's a
also
little
painted
different.
it white, and we put some stickers.
Yeah, some tampos,
And we
right?
put like a little screen in the front.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't really have windows in it, huh? It has
Yeah.
these little screens to keep the zombies out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zed also does other things. It's hard to read, but he does dinosaurs. He does chupacabras. He does yetis.
Yep.
That's his specialty. Just zombies are popular. So yeah, you got one of these finally. So this one's going to go in your collection. All right, we'll move him out. Next one is this one, which you got at a car show a while back.
And it has some rubber tires.
Yep, and you finally took it out of its packaging. It's a Larry's Garage, I think.
And it has a see-through top.
Yep,
on it.
see-through top. Conoco. Yeah, you picked this one up at the car show in Garden Grove, I think.
Yep.
For $1, if I remember right. What was the next? Oh, this one. Now this one, tell them the story about this one. Why is this one here this week?
We traded it.
Yeah, we traded it for... Oh, I have it in my pocket. We traded it for this car. So this was my car. And Andrew really wanted this one. So he traded for this one. And I told him pick out his, 5 least favorite cars of his entire collection.
No, it was 10.
Oh, 10 least favorite. This was one of the least favorites. He traded for it. He's been playing with this car all day long. And then finally he decided that now that is one of his all-time favorite cars ever. And wanted it back. So he traded me back that car. And he kept that car, which was his all along. But now it's his favorite car. And this is not the first time it's happened. I think every time we trade, this has happened, right? Yep. So I guess it's a good way to make the least favorite cars into your favorite cars, right? This one is called a Iridium. And this one is a truck camper. So anyways, that one's yours now. I'm keeping my camper. Okay, and then move these guys off to the side for a second. You came to me with this car this morning, right?
Yep.
And tell me why you were interested in that car.
Because it has the treasure hunt symbol, even though it's really not the treasure hunt.
Yeah, it's got a treasure hunt symbol here.
And somebody probably painted the treasure hunt symbol on accident.
Well, yeah, that's what you thought, is that they traded in. This is a Jet Threat 1? 4.0? I was off by a couple points. But, by the way, the wings on this fold down. Or is this one glued? This one's glued.
Yeah.
We always glue them because the wings fly off on the track, so we glued this one. But this guy, you said, is treasure hunt. In fact, you were still insisting it was a treasure hunt.
And it really is not.
It really is not a treasure hunt. And there's actually other cars like that. So in case you don't know what we're talking about, which is hard to imagine, this is a treasure hunt. This is the MX Mazda RX-7 from last year. And The treasure hunt symbol is right there, and it's hard to see. My camera won't zoom in that close. But it's right there above the back fender, and it's like a flame and a little circle logo. That's supposed to designate that this car is a treasure hunt. It's been like that for many years now. And this, where'd you do? Oh, here it is. This guy's also a treasure hunt. Harder to find on that one, but the treasure hunt symbol is right. Get my finger right there. You can barely see it. Right by the guy's hand. And that is a treasure hunt. Also, this was a treasure hunt. This is the Fangster. And his treasure hunt symbol is right there on the back. We'll zoom in on that. So the treasure hunt symbol has always looked a little different, but it's usually that flame and a circle logo. But there's other cars that have the treasure hunt symbol on it. Now I'm looking at this one. I don't know if this one does or not. This one's hard to see, but right down there in very small, it's very small. There, you can probably see it better there. There's a treasure hunt symbol. It's very hard to see. I think it is. It may not be. And this one had the treasure hunt symbol on it, even though it's in a star. It's still got the kind of the circle flame logo. And then we found this one also does, which it's right there. This is not a treasure hunt. Never was. Never will be. Don't know why they used the symbol on it, but they did. Not a treasure hunt. This one, sorry to say,
Not a treasure hunt.
not a treasure hunt.
Maybe they just did that to make it a little cool.
Yeah, maybe. These, not treasure hunts. Nope.
No.
So,
No.
I don't know why they put the symbol on some cars and not others. You'd think they'd be a little more careful with their branding, but they don't. So, was that it for yours? I think that's it for yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to sign off on Andrew's segment. We'll be back with the customs in just a second. Hello again. We're back, and this we'll do a quick little recap of what we've been doing here in the workshop this week. Lots of restorations. We've got. We just did a video, in fact, just wrapped it up, of these two guys. These are both restorations. So we got these both at a car show. We got both of them for 50 cents each, and the paint was really jacked up on them. But we repainted them, and if you're interested in how we did that, we did a video on it, and we will show you all the tricks. This one still has a little bit of buffing compound there. I got to take that off. So just to show you how these recreations can look, here, let me get my Panther out of the way. This was my Matchbox car when I was a kid. Whoops. And it's in really good shape. You can see it's even got some sheen to it. This was the restoration. And whoops, and they both flip exactly the same way. And you can see I didn't get the yellow exactly right. This one's got a little bit more orange in it than this, but real close. And you know, considering the front wheel doesn't move because my mat isn't flat, but we did a real good job in restoring those two guys. So that's the original, that's the restoration. This guy, we've been playing with them. We have a bunch of animals in the back here. But this guy is the restoration. Little front loader. This is called a dice. What is it? A sight dumper. I think I was calling it a bite dumper. But I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know it until I took it apart. But see the seat in there? It actually drives this way. So these guys drive, and then they dump their hippopotamuses out. And they pick up their caged polar bears and drive away. So those two guys got done. Here, take your hippo. This little guy got redone. Was going to do the tampos. There's supposed to be a, well, it's actually a sticker on original Matchboxes right here. Get a little bit closer. And I'm not going to put the sticker on it. I am getting a cutting machine. Should be here within a week. And within a month, I should be up and running with it. And I figured that would be an easier way to do the stickers. Let the machines do it for me. But this guy was all recreated. So another one that was really trashed. His front end was loose. All his paint was trashed. And his wheels were trashed. And we brought him back to at least good condition. So that guy's done. Here's another restoration. This one I was going to do the tampos. I think you've seen this one on and off in the videos, at least in the background. I finally got it done, but I'm not going to do the tampos on this one. The original design isn't anything special. It was kind of boring. And again, kind of like the forklift, I just decided to leave it this pearl white color. So I kind of took some liberties. The original color was a white. I did a pearl white. But all its suspension is still intact. All the original parts are still there. And all I did was just kind of bring it back to a condition where we could display it. Also this week, we did another one of the NFL cars. The next one in line is the Dolphins. We'll get a close-up of that guy. Zoom in on him there. And this guy, we just finished. In fact, we just painted the headlights on it and the grille. And we changed our mind on the interior color at the last minute. It was white. And I decided the white was kind of boring, so we did a metallic blue inside. Didn't put real riders on it. And the reason is I've been doing a series of 3 of these, and we're backed up on these where I've got the castings painted for the next couple, but the tampos we're waiting on. And I don't have a way of getting the real wire titers that I need. The ones, oh, I don't have them here. But there's the ones for these power panels are just hard to find. They're the thick 5-spoke real riders. And I can only find a couple cars that have them on both axles. There's a lot of cars that have them on the back axle, but I don't want to spend that much money on these. And besides, the original power panels had the aquamarine blue rims, and like Andrew